ॐ श्रीराम राम रामेति रमे रामे मनोरमे सहस्रनाम तत्तुल्यं रामनाम वरानने। ॐ आपदामपहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहम्. Namaskar. Thank you for joining us on this journey of reading the Valmiki Ramayana in original. We have just completed the third book of the Valmiki Ramayana, the ARANYA. The aim of this project is to bring to the attention of today's youth, scientists, academics, and the interested public the original Valmiki Ramayana written by this great rishi, estimated at around 12,209 and 12,000 BCE. We have just completed reading Book 3, the Kandam, the Book of the Forests. This book had 75 cantos or sargas or chapters and a total of 2,497 verses or shlokas. We have been using the Sanskrit text with English and Hindi translations published by Geeta Gorakhpur Press. As you can see, it is available with translations in 6 languages. We encourage you to buy a copy of the Valmiki Ramayana with the translation in the language of your choice so that you can read along with us. Reading this magnum opus of 645 chapters is a long journey that we hope and expect to be completed by January 2026. I invite you to subscribe to the channel and share the link with your family and friends, since we are uploading one chapter every day so that you get a notification of latest chapter that has been uploaded. Every day we bring to you one chapter of the sarga of one of the 7 books of the Valmiki Ramayana. Now each book has been organized in a proper playlist with each of the chapters individually in that playlist. Links to the playlist of the completed books are in the description below, and you can go ahead and check them out. In the description below, for your convenience, you will find links to each chapter of the ARANYA. I also invite you to check out the synopsis of the Balakandam, which is book 1, and the Ayodhya Kandam, which is book 2, if you haven't already listened to them. I encourage you to visit the Ramayana project video and see details of potential research topics. The link to this Ramayana project video is in the description below. Just like everyone, I am also reading this Adi Kavya for the first time. As the great Rishi himself says, this is Itihasa. This ancient epic poem, this Adi Kavya, is filled with valuable insights for everyone, not just the elderly, but for all age groups. Despite abundance of commentaries and discourses that you will find on the Ramayana, our goal, however, is to provide you with the original text to listen to and determine how you want to resonate with it in your own distinctive manner. We have completed reading the first 3 books of the Valmiki Ramayana, the Balakandam, the Ayodhya Kandam, and the Aranya Kandam, and we find details of highly advanced, developed, and prosperous kingdom with a robust economy and a happy people. We find unusual life forms and wonderful plants and animals in the forests being described in great detail. We also find description of the weapons Sri Rama uses during his battle and also what the ogres use during their battle. This synopsis of the Aranya Kandam offers a glimpse into the forest world that Sri Rama, Sita, and Lakshmana spent 13 years of their exile in. Chapter 1. Reception of Sri Rama and Sita in the hermitage of sages. Chapter 2. Viradha's attack on Rama, Lakshmana, and Sita in the forest. Chapter 3. Conversation between Rama and Viradha. Rama and Lakshmana strike at him. He goes with them to another forest. Chapter 4. Sri Rama and Lakshmana kill Viradha. Chapter 5. Rama, Sita, and Lakshmana visit the hermitage of Sharbanga, see the deities, and are honored by the sage. Sage Sharbanga ascends to Brahmaloka. Chapter 6. The sages request Rama for protection from the molestation of the ogres, and Rama assures them of it. Chapter 7. Rama goes to Sutikshana together with Sita and Lakshmana and stays with him during the night. Chapter 8. In the morning, Rama, together with Lakshmana and Sita, takes leave of Sutikshana and departs. Chapter 10. Rama expresses his firmness in keeping the vows of killing the ogres for the protection of the sages. Chapter 11. The episode of sage Mandakarani and the Panchapsaras lake. Rama visits several hermitages and returns to Sutikshana's hermitage. From there, he goes to the hermitage of Agastya. Chapter 12. Rama and others enter the hermitage of Agastya, enjoy his hospitality, and receive divine missiles and weapons. Chapter 13. Agastya advises Rama and others to stay in Panchavati. Chapter 14. Rama's meeting with Jatayu. Chapter 15. Rama, Sita, and Lakshmana dwell in a cottage built by Lakshmana in Panchavati. Chapter 16. Lakshmana describes the early winter and bathing in the river Godavari. Chapter 17. Arrival of Surpanaka at the hermitage. Chapter 18. Lakshmana lops off the nose and ears of Surpanaka. Chapter 19. Khara sends 14 ogres with her for dispatching Rama. Chapter 20. Rama kills the 14 ogres. Chapter 21. Surpanaka again goes to Khara. Chapter 22. Khara and Dushana march towards Panchavati with an army of 14,000 ogres. Chapter 23. Evil omens to Khara. The army approaches Rama's hermitage. Chapter 24. Good omens to Rama. Rama prepares for the fight. Chapter 25. The ogres attack Sri Rama. Rama kills them all. Chapter 26. Rama kills all the 14,000 ogres, including Dushana. Chapter 27. Rama kills Trishara. Chapter 28. Sri Rama's encounter with Khara. Chapter 29. Exchange of hot words between Khara and Sri Rama. Chapter 30. Rama kills Khara. Gods and sages applaud him. Chapter 31. Ravana goes over to take away Sita on the advice of Akambhana and returns in deference to the advice of Maricha. Chapter 32. Surpanaka approaches Ravana in Lanka. Chapter 33. Surpanaka twits Ravana. Chapter 34. Surpanaka instigates Ravana to abduct Sita. Chapter 35. Ravana calls on Maricha once more. Chapter 36. Ravana tells Maricha how he has been wronged by Rama and asks for his help in taking away Sita. Chapter 37. Maricha tries to dissuade Ravana from his purpose. Chapter 38. Narrating his own experience of Sri Rama's prowess, Maricha asks Ravana not to provoke Sri Rama. Chapter 39. Maricha tries to bring Ravana around. Chapter 40. Ravana reproaches Maricha and commands him to help him in his mission. Chapter 41. Once more, Maricha tries to deter Ravana from his purpose by picturing to him the disastrous consequences of his actions. Chapter 42. Assuming the form of a golden deer, Maricha reaches the hermitage of Rama and is caught sight of by Sita. 43. Rama goes to hunt the deer at the persistent demand of Sita. 44. Rama kills Maricha and feels concerned to hear his call to Sita and Lakshmana. 45. Lashed with castigating remarks, Lakshmana seeks the presence of Sri Rama. Chapter 46. Ravana seeks the presence of Sita in the guise of a recluse. She invites him in to accept her hospitality. Chapter 47. Sita tells Ravana about herself and her husband and also the reason of their coming to the forest. Ravana expresses his desire to make her his principal queen. Sita reproaches him. 48. Ravana boasts of his prowess and Sita twits him sharp. Chapter 49. Ravana takes Sita away. Sita wails and catches sight of Jatayu. Chapter 50. Jatayu tries to deter Ravana from his evil design and eventually challenges him to a duel. Chapter 51. Jatayu's encounter with Ravana. Ravana kills Jatayu. Chapter 52. Ravana carries away Sita. Chapter 53. Sita reproaches Ravana. Chapter 54. Sita throws her jewels and articles of apparel in the midst of 5 monkeys. Reaching Lanka, Ravana keeps Sita in his gynecium and sends 8 ogres to Janasthana for espionage. Chapter 55. Ravana shows Sita his gynecium and coaxes Sita to become his wife. Chapter 56. Giving expression to her undivided love for Sri Rama, Sita reproaches Ravana, whereupon, under his orders, ogresses take her to the Ashoka garden and intimidate her. Chapter 56a. At the command of Brahma, the creator, Indra, the ruler of the gods, goes to Lanka with Indra and offers a heavenly menu in the form of milk boiled with rice and sugar to Sita. This is an interpolated canto or chapter. This canto is believed by some scholars to be an interpolation since it has not been commented upon by many classical scholars. However, it is included here as it serves an interesting and fitting interlude to the main story. Chapter 57. While returning to the hermitage, Sri Rama feels concerned about perceiving ill omens and on meeting Lakshmana, scolds him for leaving Sita unprotected and feels apprehensive about Sita's safety. 58. Indulging in various speculations about the fate of Sita, Sri Rama and Lakshmana arrives at his hermitage and is pained not to find her there. Chapter 59. Dialogue between Sri Rama and Lakshmana. Chapter 60. Uttering a loud wail, Sri Rama inquires of the trees about the whereabouts of Sita, cries like one distracted and looks about for her again and again. Chapter 61. The quest of Sri Rama and Lakshmana for Sita. Not finding her, Sri Rama gets unnerved. Chapter 62. Sri Rama's lament. Chapter 63. Sri Rama's lament continues. Chapter 64. Sri Rama and Lakshmana carry on the search for Sita. Sri Rama gives vent to his grief over her disappearance. Catching a hint from the deer, the 2 brothers proceed in a southerly direction. Sri Rama shows his anger towards the mountain, descrying the flowers dropped from the person of Sita and particles of her ornament, as well as the vestiges of an encounter. Sri Rama ventilates his anger towards all the 3 worlds, including the gods. Chapter 65. Lakshmana consoles Sri Rama. Chapter 66. Lakshmana seeks to inspire Sri Rama with courage. Chapter 67. Sri Rama and Lakshmana meet Jatayu, and embracing the vulture, Sri Rama bursts into a wail. Chapter 68. Jatayu gives up the ghost and is cremated by Sri Rama. Chapter 69. Lakshmana punishes Ayomukhi. Falling a prey to the grip of Kabanda, Rama and Lakshmana give way to anxiety. Chapter 70. After deliberation with each other, Sri Rama and Lakshmana sever the arms of Kabanda, who extends his welcome to them. Chapter 71. Kabanda narrates his story and gives assurance of help in the discovery of Sita after his cremation. Chapter 72. Appearing in his ethereal form when cremated by Sri Rama and Lakshmana, Kabanda counsels them to make an alliance with Sugriva. Chapter 73. In the ethereal form, Kabanda shows Sri Rama and Lakshmana the way to the Rashyamukh hill and Pampa lake, and giving them information about the grove of sage Matanga and his hermitage, takes leave of them. Sri Rama and Lakshmana visit the hermitage of Sharbari on the brink of the Pampa lake in the forest named Matangavana. Receive her hospitality and go round the forest with her. Casting her body into the sacred fire, Sharbari ascends to the heavenly world. Chapter 75. Sri Rama and Lakshmana seek the brink of the Pampa lake, conversing together. This completes the synopsis of Book 3 of the Valmiki Ramayana, the ARANYA Kandam, the Book of the Forest, which had 75 cantos or sargas or chapters with 2,497 verses or slokas. We once again encourage you to acquire a copy of the Valmiki Ramayana published by Gita Gorakhpur Press in the translation language of your choice. This is the version of the Valmiki Ramayana and its translation that we are reading here in this series. So now join me next in the reading of Book 4 of the Valmiki Ramayana, the Kishkinda Kandam, the book of the Vanara kingdom. This book has 67 cantos, sargas or chapters and 2,492 verses or shlokas. Om Shri Rama Rama Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasranama Tattulyam Rama Nama Varanane Om Apadamapahartaram Dataram Sarvasampadam Lokabhiramam Shri Ramam Bhuyo Bhuyo Namamyaham. Dhanyavad.